The Canadian lynx is a North American cat, ranging across Canada and into Alaska and the northern United States. Their primary habitat is in the boreal forest.
Snowshoe hare is the primary food of the lynx. The population cycles of these two species are closely linked. When hares are plentiful, lynx eat little else and take about 2 hares every 3 days.
A Canadian lynx typically weighs from about 4.989 to 15.876 kilograms.
According to Kleber's law, using the average weight of about 10 kilograms and the 3/4 law, we find that the basal metabolic rate of the Canadian lynx is predicted to be about 281 kcals a day. This would include the resting activities of the lynx.
Since the metabolic rate of an animal living in the wild is 3 times its BMR, the average field metabolic rate is 843 kcals per day.
After having calculated the Canadian lynx caloric needs, we can calculate the population caloric demand for 12 months. The Canadian lynx population is dependent on the snowshoe hare. At its peak, snowshoe hare population habitats can no longer sustain its numbers. Starving hares are easy prey for Canadian lynx. With the population of the lynx at a high, the number of hare decline.
Purposes of this calculation, even though the population fluctuates anywhere from 50,000 to 500,000 Canadian lynx throughout Canada, let's say that the population size is 100,000 adult Canadian lynx. By multiplying the population caloric demand from above, which is about 281 kcals a day, and multiplying it by 100,000, which is the number of individuals in the population, and multiplying it by 365 days, we are able to get the population caloric demand for 12 months, which is 28.1 million calories a year.
The lynx population decline follows the snowshoe hare population crash after a lag of 1 to 2 years. As hare numbers start to decline, lynx continue to eat well because they can easily catch the starving hares. This is a classic example of a predator-prey relationship.
They will hunt every 1 to 2 days and consume around 600 to 1,200 grams, or 1.3 to 2.6 pounds of food per day.
A 2-pound snowshoe hare is 875 calories. If a Canadian lynx can go every 2 days without hunting, it would need about 183 rabbits to sustain itself for a year.
Well, we hope you've learned a little bit about the relationship of Canadian lynx and snowshoe hares in the wild. Thanks for listening.